Shalom, Yasha'Allah, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Yasha'Allah. Call Haloyim Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Harakah Kodash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwathium that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts, man. More precepts. The devil has struck again, but this time, this devil done went way left, man. The devil done went way left. So, let me see. I'm gonna start off in the book of Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse 7. It says, "Pride is hateful before power and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity." Pride, right? This devil has been exposed time and time again. But instead of that devil coming clean and being like, you know what, the gig's up, or the jig's up, whatever the saying is, gig, jig, whatever, and one of them is up, right? We've been exposed. Here's the truth of the matter. This devil does this. I'm going to let the video play. I ain't going to let the whole thing play, but I'm going to let portions of it play. Let me see. This video comes from Thoughts Camera. I think it's Thoughts Camera Action. But it has he got knowledge of the truth. And he put forth good, pretty good content. We kind of differ in certain views, but all in all, he got pretty good content. So I'm gonna let the video play, then I'll be back. All right. Let me pause for a second. This devil, right, has pulled another one of his fellow devils out of the military and called this devil the Messiah. So if you don't know about these so-called Jews that's over there in Israel, they don't believe in the New Testament. They don't believe that so-called Jesus existed. Right? They believe that it was made up, man. Right? And they really don't believe in the first 5 books of the Bible for real. Right? Because if they did, they will also recognize, the color in the Bible. What they believe in is a Babylonian doctrine. Right? It's called the Talmud, not the Torah. The Talmud. They claim to follow the Torah, but they really don't. They really follow the Talmud. The Talmud came out of Babylon. It's a mixture of scripture and basic paganism, and they mixed it together and birthed Judaism. Right? So what they're claiming is the Messiah is here. This is in Israel. Right as we speak, right now, they saying that the Christ is here. So that can only mean two things, man. That can only mean two things. Either this dude finna die, and he not just gonna die no regular death. It ain't gonna be no assassination attempt like a bullet to the brain and nothing like that. Nah. Buddy finna go through some real deal pain. Right? Buddy finna bear a cross. He finna catch scourges. Right? He finna go through all kinds of hell. Or they finna go to war. Because according to scripture, the Messiah on this earth only brings about those two things. Now, according to scripture, he already did the peace thing. So that means that he already came and caught the scourges for his people's sake. So when he comes back, it's war. Right? So we got to put the pieces of the puzzle together, man. What's going on in the Middle East today? The threat of World War III is higher than ever. You got Taiwan, which is basically an island just off the coast of China, and China claims Taiwan as its property, like what you call it? Is a province, right? Like Hawaii in America. But Taiwan is in league with America, not China. Taiwan is threatening China with war because they know they got America to back them. You got Russia threatening war with Ukraine. I'm talking about neighbors, man. Like, the only thing that divides the Ukraine from Russia is a line. That's it. It's not another state. It's basically a border. That's it. So you got them threatening war with one another. You have China and Iran in league via contract. Right, you got all this stuff going on around the world. World been shut down because of the pandemic. You got uprisings of the people all around the world, even to this day, even right now as we speak in Ireland. They're protesting, and it's violent. It ain't got nothing to do with the cocoa. It got everything to do with Brexit. Man, so much stuff going on around the world. Now, the damn devil is claiming that the Messiah is back. I'm gonna let the video play a little bit longer, man. I know that I went on kind of a rant, but man, that's crazy. And you see that, man, they bowing down to this dude, kissing his hand, man. They real deal are claiming this man to be Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Now notice how these Jews dress, man. How these so-called Jews dress. Notice how they always wear black from head to toe. You know why that is? Because according to the scriptures, the real Jews are black. You wonder why they be wearing them big furry ass hats? Those represent afros, man. These folks are trying to be us, man, to the point to what, man, look, this place is done, man. This place is done. It's done. It's over with. It's a wrap. They trying to pull all the tricks of the trade out. Now, what also hit my head about this dude that they claim to be the Messiah, because according to the scripts, the Messiah performed miracles, right? I don't know how many of y'all been researching or paid attention to a certain thing called Project Bluebeam. Need to check that out, man. Project Bluebeam is the same thing associated with that Tupac and Eazy-E when they did a hologram of them doing a concert, and it really looked like they were there. That's Project Bluebeam, but on a small scale. Keep your eyes on the swivel, man. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your eyes open. Be aware. Keep your ears open. Because these devils are up to some major tricks. That's enough of that nonsense, man. All right, so this is an article from the Daily Star. All right, it says Russia and Ukraine on brink of war signals coming of Messiah in 400-year-old prophecy. All right, 400-year-old prophecy. All right, these devils, man, are going out their way to blanket the truth. In a minute, watch the famine of the word just pop up out of nowhere, man. Even though those of us that's in the truth, we fully understand it ain't out of nowhere. They been working on it. But watch it happen, man. Because we exposing, man. The truth is gonna be the truth today, tomorrow, 100 years ago, 400 years ago, 2,000 years ago, and however long this world has a leg to stand on. It's gonna be the truth. The lie is the thing that continues to change because it's a damn lie. Right? Let me read the article, man, parts of it. It says, a famous rabbi made an eerie prediction in the 18th century that seems to mirror the rising tensions and military buildup between the two Eastern European nations. Let me see. Says tensions between Russia and Ukraine are heating up, sparking fears of an imminent war. And a prominent rabbi claims it's a sign that the coming of the Messiah is near. And now they got this damn devil over there that's claiming to be the Messiah. I'm telling you what's about to go down, man. Like I said, it's only two things, but it can be pronounced that for. Either this man finna get put to death in a horrific way, or they finna go to war. World War III been looming. It been looming, man. No one has said we're gonna sign these peace treaties and just do away with how we feeling. Nobody. What happened was the pandemic happened. Then everybody forgot about the World War III threat. Presidents changed. People forgot about the World War III threat. Stimulus checks got passed out. People forgot about the World War III threat. It never went away. All right. It says conflict between the two nations has been brewing for the past 7 years. This has been going on since 2014. Right. It says, let me see. Ever since Russia annexed Crimea in the wake of the Ukrainian Revolution. This damn devil though. All right. Let me see. It says on March 24th, I'm supposing this year, Ukrainian President, bear with me for this name, Volodymyr Zelensky, signed a decree essentially declaring war with Russia, calling for the de-occupation and reintegration of the temporarily occupied territory of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and the city of Sevastopol. All right. So, long story short, man, it's about to get real ill at this thing. Now, we all know what's coming along with, the pandemic, how they, quote unquote, got it calming down, and they're lifting some of the restrictions. Why? Because so many people are volunteering to be experimented on because their oppressors have told them it's okay. And they have told them that you would be foolish not to take it. And so many of the Most High people have lined up voluntarily to take the damn jab. Man, hey, you got the mark of the beast here. You got nation against nation here. Right? You got the Antichrist in the flesh here, literally. This nigga called himself the Messiah. This nigga is in Israel right now getting worshipped as the Messiah. That is crazy. Right? So, you know what? Let's go and get in the script, man. Let's get in the scripts. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Let's go back to Sirach. Go back to Sirach, chapter 10. And I'm going to start at 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right, that's how them folk even were able to occupy that land that they call Israel right now. By deceit. They stole that from people that were already there. Even though the people that were already there, that's not theirs either, because it's ours. All right? You got Khazars and Ottoman Turks, man, fighting over our land. And they claiming that they are Arabians or Ishmaelites and Israel. And both of them fake. All right? And the Most High said, y'all gonna have to up that, man. Y'all gonna have to up that. All right, facts. Go to verse 10. It says, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. The Most High gonna cut the cancer on this earth off, and it will be no more. These damn devils, man, that everywhere they go, they bring about death behind them, man. They gonna get cut off, man, so that this earth can heal, so that we can heal. Because we dying with this cancer that's called Esau. All right. Let's go to Sirach 11. And verse 33 says, "Take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot." That nigga over there that's claiming to be the Messiah, you best keep an eye on him, man. Cause watch how many of your people that steady go to church. They be talking that save Israel stuff because they possibly be talking save Israel, not even understanding that you really praying that you are saved. Because you are Israel for real. Watch how many of them folk back Israel in this claim. Just watch. Watch it hit on TBN and all this stuff, man. All that. It's utter madness, man. And the Most High said it's gonna be a perpetual blot, never ending, man. You're gonna look at this time like, I can't believe I believed that the devil was the Messiah. What that devil supposed to be coming to save them from, man? They got their own country, own government. They getting paid billions of dollars every year from America and other countries because of the so-called Holocaust. What the hell they need to be saved from? It's crazy, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 16. It says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips." Because that's what they said dude came for. He came for peace. That's what they said. He came to, spread the message of peace and all this. Right? They say he came to spread the message of peace. But the Messiah said he ain't come for no peace. He came for a sword. Right? He said he came to put mother-in-law against daughter. Right? Father against son. He ain't come to unite. He came to divide. Matter of fact, hold on one second. One second. Where is that? Yeah. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. The dude said he come to preach a message of peace, right? This is the Messiah while he was on the earth, out his own mouth, because it's in red letter, out his own mouth. "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." See, the issue with a lot of people today, man, the reason why they so easy to be fooled is because they don't read or research nothing, jack, squat, zero, nada, nothing. They just go off of what somebody say and just ride with it, which is crazy. That is so ill to me, man. All right? This damn devil, man. Let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter chapter 11 and verse 16. Matter of fact, start at 15. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 15. It says, "But for the foolish devices of their wickedness, wherewith being deceived, they worshipped serpents void of reason, and vile beasts, thou didst send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance. Y'all not even understanding the Most High setting you up to die, man. The Most High got his word out in the highways and byways, out in the highways and hedges, man, coming to you. You don't even have to go nowhere. You ain't got to go to no church or no building, man. Right? You got people that's literally coming to you with the truth. And you can't say I ain't know. But the Most High also set up these damn devils to put marks on your head. That's why he say whether they hear or whether they forbear. Right? Verse 16 says that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. Because one of these days, man, the real Messiah coming back. And it look like he coming back real soon. So your works are going to justify your destruction, man. It's either going to justify your destruction or your salvation. Your faith is going to justify your destruction or your salvation. It all depends on what you got faith in and what you've been working towards, man. Facts, man. All these churches, man, out here, man, you best believe they tied in with Israel, man. Roman Catholicism, Seventh-day Adventists, Pentecostal, Baptist. Bro, all of them are in cahoots with Israel, man. Look at Roman Catholicism. Look at the Pope, man. How come the Pope wears on his head the same thing that the Jews wear on their head? The little, I think it's called a yarmulke. Why the Pope wear that? Our folk don't be thinking, man. It's all by design, man. All by design, man. Right? Let me see. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, and verse 18. It says, little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard, that Antichrist shall come. Even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. They literally have a person claiming to be Christ today in Israel today with the so-called Jews of today. They said dude came out. They said they prayed for him to come before the Passover. And they said he came on March 27th, man. You can't make this up, man. Can't make this up. That's literally what's going on right now. All right. Let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians. Chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. Right? We did that. We fell away. We fell away from our natural estate to the point where we don't even know who we are. Right? The Most High had to bless us with mercy to reveal our true identity to us, because no one was going to do it. Not one government official was going to do it. Not one person in power was going to do it. It had to be divine intervention. Right? It says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That word perdition means destruction, because everywhere he goes, that's what he brings about. Says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power. It says, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God or power, sitteth in the temple of God or power, showing himself that he is power. Now that word God translates to Elohim, which means power. It's not the most high power, but it means power. Whenever you see the word Lord in all caps, that's the most high. This nigga is claiming to be the Messiah, and they worshiping that man as the Messiah. Found him in the military in Israel. He say he coming to preach a message of peace, but then they equate Russia and Ukraine going to war with this man coming back, man. Hey, man, wake y'all ass up, man. Wake up, man. This place is done. It's a wrap. It's over with. All right? Let's go to the book of Revelation. Chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. That's us, man. So-called black, so-called native, so-called Hispanics, all the so-called Negro descent. That's us. This is hell that we living in. We don't own nothing. We have no say-so, right? We got to go to everybody else for everything, right? A lot of us living paycheck to paycheck, and some of us ain't living paycheck at all, right? It says, but thou art rich. Why are we rich? Because we promised the kingdom. We the Most High chosen people, right? We promised to have glorified bodies. We promised to have rulership over the world. We promised to have servants forever and ever. All right? It says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. That word synagogue means chief house. So this nigga over there claiming to be the Messiah, that's the chief devil, man. As of right now, that's the chief devil. Because this nigga is committing blasphemy out their world, bro. This man called himself the Messiah. And he over there, and they worshiping him as though he finna save them from tribulation, man. So if he finna save them tribulation, where we going? We done. Damn, devil, man. Oh, man, it's laughable, man. This devil, man. This devil really think he doing something. Now I can see when that war pop off, they really are going to try to fight the Most High. That's what it's saying in script. Let me pull that up right quick. Let's see, 2nd Ezra 13 and let's see. Yeah. 2nd Ezra 13 and 5. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And when it's talking about the sea, it's talking about the firmament above, not the firmament below, but the firmament above. That man that's going to come out of is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He coming with the chariots. He coming with the clouds, man, like it's spoken of in Revelation 1. And he's going to say it right here too, right? Verse 6, it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. That mountain is a huge chariot. It's so big that Ezra is looking at it as though it's a mountain. It says, but I would have seen the region or place whereof the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. Right? It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. It says, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one. so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. They really gonna try to fight the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. But the Most High through His word, man, just said there will be nothing left, nothing but dust and smell of smoke. All right, I'll bring out one more script, man. Most High willing. It's the book of Job, chapter 34, and verse 11. For the work of a man shall he render unto him, and cause every man to find according to his ways. Yeah. So all that wickedness that devil has sold, oh, you gonna get it back, man. You gonna get it back. You proud devils. Right? The Most High said pride comes before destruction. So you can get rid of, man. You can get rid of. You setting yourself up for the kill. So check this out, man. Notice how they bringing Egypt into this. Let me see. Dude said by chance that this April 3rd, the Golden Parade ritual, read that again, by chance that this April 3rd, the Golden Parade ritual was held in Egypt, and that same day was the presentation of, let me try to pronounce this name, man. I said, bear with me. Jizkiyahu ben David, the Messiah. That's a damn shame though. I ain't lying, that's a damn shame.
Blessings. I am Esdras Monares. Who is really this man? Is he really the Messiah that the Orthodox Jewish people were waiting for? Although they have been very hermetic with this subject, this character has attracted a lot of attention. But who is this man? Where did he come from? His name is Shlomo Yehuda Be'eri. He was born in Israel, the land of Israel, in 1988, an only son. His paternal grandfather, Shlomo, was one of the rabbi. He had learned from the great Mekubalim, which are the Eastern Sephardic Kabbalists of Jerusalem. And his maternal grandfather, who was also a rabbi, was called Yehuda. It is said that his devoted grandmother, Naomi, Shlomo's wife, made abundant prayers to merit a grandson. So when he was born, she was filled with joy and realizing that this child was called for greatness. So she warned, take care of the child and make sure that his head has no harm. Grandmother Naomi naturally assumed that this grandson would bear her husband's name. And after her husband's death, she saved all the money and built a synagogue in the memory of her deceased husband.
Synagogue of Satan.
I prayed for this child, said the grandmother. I want his name to be Shlomo. But his mother, the mother of the child, wanted to name the child as her father. So in the end, they made a commitment. and he was named Shlomo Yehuda. He considers one of his life's missions to bring peace among the people.
Cut right there, man. Cut like a mug, man. Nah. The Messiah ain't come for no peace, man. We just read that. He came to bring a sword. And that sword gonna chop y'all motherfucking heads out, bro. To you damn devils out there, man. I know y'all listening, man. I know y'all watching me. I know y'all are. Countless videos you've taken down for the GP. Countless strikes for no damn reason. I know y'all watching, man. It still ain't gonna stop nothing. Nothing, man. So I'm gonna leave with one more verse, man. Like I just read it, but I'm gonna read it again because it's so awesome. This Revelation 2:9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Most I will in this video and these precepts were edifying, man. Keep your head on the swivel, Yashala. Call Halim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Harakakadash. Shalom.